All right. So I'm recording for Eduarda. So I hope she can watch this later. Is in this lesson, used to can be used to talk about the past, but is no longer true,
Okay.
right? So for example,
It
Vinicius.
happened, but it's not now. At this moment, not more.
Correct. So for example, Vinicius, where were you born? What
I
city?
w- I was born in Santos, São Paulo.
Okay. So we could say you used to live in Santo, Sao Paulo,
Okay.
right?
Perfect.
It's not true anymore, right? But it was in the past.
Okay.
Now to be used to something, right? Just like here, I am used to um is to be accustomed to,
Perfect.
right? And usually we use the verb to be. Not always, but usually.
I'm used to go to Belo Horizonte, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I am used to going to Belo Horizonte. Aí a
You
gente
go.
usa o ing, né? Going.
Okay. This because it's a future or this is continuous.
Because it's continuous.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could say, I am used to traveling to the United States,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so let me put those two examples here. I
Mm-hmm.
am used to traveling to the United States. I used to travel to the United States. So these two sentences, one is the past,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
one is what you are accustomed to.
Okay.
So now, with this in mind, I want you to create your own examples
Mm-hmm.
of used to and used to.
So I'm I'm used to travel to uh no, sorry, no, not travel because I like to travel so much, so I can use that one.
Uh-huh.
But I use it to my friends in São Paulo.
Okay, I used to visit my friends in São Paulo,
Yeah,
que no caso
and
seria no passado, né?
yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah, and I'm used to eating or drinking acai vitamin.
I guess we'd probably say drinking because it's more of
Yeah,
um,
because it's a vitamin. Or
yeah. So in English we would call it a shake.
yeah.
Even if it's not milk, if it's water, we still call it a shake.
Mm-hmm.
So you're used to drinking acai shakes.
Okay.
And so you notice how in this second example, you used the verb to be and
Uh-huh.
ing.
I'm G doing.
Yeah, doing exactly.
Okay.
Um, we could also use this in the past. I was used to drinking
Mm, okay.
acai.
I was used to drink acai shakes, but my my uh my doctor said it's not good for my health.
Okay, good. Yeah, but my doctor um, said that it's not good for my health. Exactly. Aí se desacostumou, right?
Uh-huh. Gostaria. I like it, but difficult.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go to the next page. And this one where you're going to fill in using the correct prepositions. So here we have these prepositions,
Okay.
and you can complete the sentences.
Perfect. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not interested uh to trying that dish.
Nope.
No. Uh, that dish is a plate to eat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, for trying.
Nope.
No.
No.
No. About trying. I will try every word.
No. No, so this one would be I'm not interested in trying.
In trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not interested in trying. Um, so when you are interested in something, it means that you enjoy it, you like it, right? So when we talk about interested, we use the verb, the preposition in.
Okay, because when I think in on or at,
Hmm.
I think the
Only time and place.
distances are
Okay, okay.
so I think in like inside
Hmm.
or
Yeah,
I make this conjugations no is
this
this
connection,
link.
this link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try number two.
Okay, we're meeting on 7:30 p.m. at the cafe.
Nope.
No. Sorry, at
At,
the says
yeah.
the
So in this
right.
case, we're talking about a specific time,
Uh-huh.
a specific
In
place,
place. Okay.
right?
Right.
Number three.
They're crazy with Korean food.
Nope.
No, they are crazy. They are crazy about.
Yeah. Crazy about. I gave you a little clue because I made the space a little bit bigger.
Uh-huh. But I don't think that.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're crazy about Korean food.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And number four?
He got a bottle of wine on his boss.
Nope.
He got a bottle of wine with his boss. With his boss. Uh, in
Nope.
on her birthday
Okay. Could be on. We could also use the for.
for his boss.
Yeah.
He got.
He,
Okay,
he
okay,
got
okay.
de comprar.
Uh-huh.
Né? Yeah.
But with is good too because they drink it together.
If they drink it together, yeah. Yeah. Number five.
uh, I got this dress ahead of.
Ahead of no.
I got this dress. I got this dress. The words can repeat.
Yeah.
Okay, in a boutique
Okay.
downtown
Yeah. You could say in, or you could also say at.
at
So in meaning inside,
uh-huh
or at meaning a
the
specific
place.
place,
Uh-huh.
right? So inside a boutique or at a boutique. Number six.
I'm training to a triathlon.
No, not two.
I'm good in these prepositions. I'm training ahead of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we actually could use this. We could use ahead of. Um, Normally we would use for.
For a triathlon.
Yeah, que é para, right? What is the purpose or the reason for the training? You
To
understand?
get healthy or to
No, no, the triathlon would be the purpose or the reason. So the if someone says I'm training for a triathlon, they're saying the
Uh-huh.
reason why I'm training is to compete.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. We are running about a schedule?
No,
No. Mm, in schedule.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay, behind.
Yeah, behind schedule.
Okay, we are running behind the schedule. Okay,
So
because to put other or to bring in. Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So we're running behind schedule, so let's speed up, meaning let's go faster.
Uhum, uhum. É como se estivesse em cima, né, do a agenda apertada, vamos falar assim.
Yeah.
Uhum.
And number 8,
Are you used to living in the city?
in the city. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. So part number 5, I'm going to assign I'll assign it in the group as homework. This
Uhum, ok.
way you're not doing all the work. And then we're going to go to an interesting conversation, which is to talk about mental and emotional health, right? We
Uhum.
saw this video on Monday.
Okay, but I don't see anything in the group. Let me see if I receive it.
So you didn't watch this on Monday?
No.
No? Ok. Talvez eu estou confundindo com outro grupo, então. Okay, so let's watch this video. It's a little intense, right? The video is a little intense, but it's the reality of emotional or mental disorders, right?
Ok.
So let's watch. Okay.
I'm bipolar.
Really?
Yes. I have been since I was 15.
How come you never told me?
Well, who wants to hire someone with a mental illness in entertainment law? Aren't we crazy enough? Sorry.
So why are you telling me now?
Because you're more than work. And you should know what you're dealing with if we're gonna see each other outside of the office, which I would like. But I have incredibly low periods. So low that I can barely move. I am impossible to be around. I can barely answer the phone. I'm totally unreliable as a friend. In fact, in some ways, I'm probably the worst friend you could ever have. Don't check a single box.
I have a meeting 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Phyllis, hey, those guys from admin in my office, tell them we have to cancel today. I'll see them tomorrow. Yeah, and tell them I'm really sorry. You want to get lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Get a menu. So where are you right now, mood-wise?
I'm coming off of a low. Tonight I'll be pretty manic. You're the first person I've ever told about this.
How does it feel telling me?
Like an elephant's taken one of its feet off my chest.
I'm so glad you told me. It explains so much. If anything, not knowing made it a little difficult to connect with you fully, the way I would have wanted.
So you want to get a drink sometime? You want to go to the movies? You want to see people?
All of the above. You are the most fun I've ever been around. I'm not letting that go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's amazing what trusting one true friend in your life can do.
What
Okay.
the name of this is this a movie or a series?
I
Uh,
I believe it's I believe it's a series.
series, right?
It's called yeah, it's a series. It has two
Modern Love.
seasons. It's called Modern Love,
Okay.
2 seasons and 16 episodes. So
Okay.
it's a short series. Um yeah. Um and I never watched it, but I thought
Mm-hmm.
this scene was very compelling.
Compelling.
Compelling, yeah.
Compelling is a
Co compelling is like it's something that's is powerful,
okay.
right?
Compelling.
It's
Forte. Algo pesado. Ok.
yeah, yeah.
Ok.
Let me add this to the notes.
Uhum.
Compelling is it's powerful or um, creates no, yeah, creates a reaction, right? It's something that's like it's hard to watch um, and not have a reaction,
Uhum.
right? So I
Ok.
wanted to get your reaction. What do you think about this scene?
What I think. Um, I, I think they are co-workers,
Hmm.
and one of this one of they has a problem with her illness,
Her illness, yeah.
and started talking about this with anyone or to maybe a friend,
Hmm.
or and she has some problems
Yeah.
because she's a bipolar or
Bipolar,
bipolar,
bipolar, yeah.
bipolar,
Uh-huh.
and they are feeling mm, mm, better talking with her friend or her new friend or
Uh-huh.
maybe uh, someone's listen her problems.
Yeah, it's true.
And but wise the other side,
You could say
uh,
on the other hand.
eh, in other hand, uh, the co-worker understood about some things happen in her days,
Hmm.
because sometimes it's a feeling well, feeling well,
Hmm.
sometimes she uh, doesn't respond uh, like happy or like uh, let me see, let me try. uh, Another hand, the coworker trying to help her
Hmm.
to explore, to put outside,
Yeah.
or try left the weight in her
Put
body,
outside.
or
Let's use this word to vent. To
to
vent.
vent, to put
Yeah.
off, like a
Vent.
like a,
Let me show you vent basically means desabafar.
Okay.
But let me show you why we use this word vent. Vent, this is a vent,
Okay.
right? Uh, a vent allows the air to flow.
Okay.
So when we vent, we are allowing our emotions, releasing our emotions, right?
All right. Right.
So you can think of two people who are uh, talking to each other,
Mm-hmm.
who are they feel close, right? There's a level of intimacy there. There's a friendship, and
Mm-hmm.
they are
They
letting go
vent
of
the
their
put
emotions.
off the emotion.
Yeah,
The vent. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we could say, vent a person's emotions, their struggles, their problems, their feelings, right? To vent uh, those things.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. And what does Sylvia do that shows that she cares?
Okay, but who is Sylvia? What does she do?
Yeah, Sylvia is not her, but the
Okay,
other
the coworker. Okay.
coworker. Yeah.
Uh, they cancel all compromises in that day to stay with her
Mhm.
and to get lunch and to Lexi talk about more things because she feeling well or she's feeling more light.
Mhm. Yeah,
Uh,
she feels lighter, lighter.
she feels lighter uh, to vent for to Sylvia.
Yeah, you could say to vent. You could say to vent to Sylvia. Para desabafar, or you could say with Sylvia, para desabafar com Sylvia.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, very good. So let's go to this conversation challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like you to, well, you can choose, maybe choose two questions that we can talk about.
Okay. Let me see.
Let me just send a message to Bruna, Eduardo's
Okay.
mother.
We can about every question. You can choose.
Any question?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with number 7.
Okay.
Have you
I
ever had,
never
huh?
I never did the surgery or don't broke a bone, but a bone, right?
Yeah, bone. Yeah,
Bone.
so you never broke a
But
bone.
I had agora você eu
Oh,
nunca falei. Eu
um ponto aqui. Você falou I
ah,
never did surgery.
yeah,
Em vez de did surgery, we say had surgery.
ok.
Did surgery seria se você fosse
Para
o
o doctor,
cirurgião, como é?
o cirurgião. Se eu fosse cirurgião, eu fiz
Yeah.
cirurgião. Ok.
So so we don't
Eu
want
nunca
you to do
recebi uma
surgery.
cirurgia, eu nunca tive uma cirurgia.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't want you to do surgery.
Ok, ok.
Yeah. So you never had
So
surgery.
never had a surgery, but I maybe or I had like a broken bone because when I was young, like 10 years old,
Mhm.
I walking in patins.
Ah, então you were skating.
Skating, yeah, but
Yeah.
the skating line. I had a skate line
Aí
and
você
I
vira,
roller skate, yeah. But
era desse aqui ou esse aqui?
yeah, that one.
Which one? I can't see your finger.
Sorry, the second
The second one.
pic.
Okay. So
Not
the
not with these colors, but
yeah. So these are rollerblades.
rollerblade. Yeah,
Yeah. So you were
yeah,
rollerblading.
yes. And I I'm a little faster in a descida. Nem sei como é que fala descida.
To see the well, you could just say decline.
In a street
Yeah,
in the street
on
in
a
the road
decline. Yeah,
the
because
road.
you could also say hill, but hill is
It's not a
maybe
hill.
yeah, it's more steep. So you could say
Uh-huh.
on a decline.
And then decline. So a little faster, and
Hmm.
I could stop.
Hmm.
So I desequilibrar.
I lost my balance.
I lost my balance. All right.
Yeah.
So I lost my balance, and I go first with my hands in the floor, on the floor,
Mm.
or not the floor, on the street.
On the street, yeah.
Asfalto. Como é que fala asfalto?
The asphalt.
Asphalt. All right. So I go first with my hands to the asphalt,
Mm.
and it's I didn't broke, but
I didn't break.
I didn't break, but I não é fissura.
Você deslocou?
Eu não desloquei, não. O osso não chegou a ficar com fratura exposta, mas chegou a fraturar.
Mm. Sometimes well, I mean, you could say I hurt my wrist.
My
Wrist. Yeah.
wrist. Wrist is the space.
Uh-huh.
Ok, wrist.
Wrist, yeah, com W. Apesar que o W é mudo.
Ah, wrist.
Your
Ok,
wrist.
meu punho. Exactly.
Yeah, you hurt your wrist. Uh,
I hurt my wrist.
Sometimes we say hairline fracture. Agora não sei se foi no seu
Okay,
caso.
that second picture, I think the third or the second,
This one
the,
here?
the transverse, the transverse.
Ah, this one here.
Oh, yeah, no, so the first, the green stack, the green stick.
Green stick. Oh, eu nunca tinha ouvido essas palavras.
That,
Transverse, sim, mas esse green stick, não.
the first one is the because don't broke it,
Yeah,
uh, all
completely.
broke
Yeah,
like a compound.
yeah. Oh no, but compound is the worst. Compound é quando os, é, quase que sai do pele.
É fratura exposta que a gente fala.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
So, the first and the only time I used
a cast,
a cast.
cast,
I think yes with uh
or they say a brace.
race. Né?
Brace, yeah, brace não é com, ah, como se fala, aquele material que é duro. Um,
I use it a bit like a
o gesso,
gesso. Eu
gesso
tô
é cast.
é cast, so I use it
Yeah.
cast. And every friend's mine sign my sign
Yeah.
my cast.
Okay, so you use the cast. Ah,
Yeah.
que tem também outro que é um brace. A brace.
Esse é mais moderno, era muito caro na época.
Oh yeah,
Porque é tipo para fechar assim, que é de plástico, é um plástico rígido.
yeah.
Isso é muito moderno.
A brace é assim.
Yeah, no, I use it a cast.
A cast, yeah. So assim,
Yes.
yeah.